All my life, I've been a global traveller, seeking cultures and traditions that are just as vibrant today as in times past. We're opening doors, stepping into worlds most never see, because that's where the best stories are, behind closed doors. We're sharing stories of local life and the working world, plus spending time with some of the most interesting people you'd ever want to meet. It's truly privileged access that always leaves me excited to explore more.
I really love my baths. They are a daily indulgence, sometimes even twice a day, once in the morning and once in the evening. They are my real luxury and almost meditative. Different cultures have entire bathing rituals, which we'll take a look at together in a moment. But in my own Norwegian culture, typical Nordic rituals include a hot, dry sauna, followed by rolling in either fresh snow or an ice-cold lake or a fjord, and then back into the sauna and then into the cold lake or fjord, and repeating this a few times. Contrasting hot and cold is supposed to be excellent for the immune system. I don't often have the opportunity to do this, but a dear friend of mine in Norway does at least half of this process every day. Not a day passes by without her jumping into the fjord in Oslo. She is the healthiest 60-year-old I know. She's never sick and she's full of natural energy and the most perfect skin. So for her at least it works. Although I don't think she doesn't always use the sauna. But she's always in that cold fjord. We have Nordic bathing rituals on board that some of you may have experienced. And we also arrange visits to experience a bit of local life bathing rituals in the destinations to which we sail. To the thermal baths of Hungary, the Banya in Russia, and the Hammam in Istanbul. So I now invite you to a virtual experience of these 3 cultural bathing rituals. Slöjkomparem, as they say in Russia. Budapest, Hungary's beautiful capital city, sits on the banks of the legendary Danube River. Budapest is known by many as the city of spas. The ancient Romans first discovered the benefits of bathing in the natural warm waters that flow through the city. As Budapest grew, spas were built around the hot springs, so residents could enjoy the nourishing and restorative powers of the thermal baths. A visit to a thermal bath is an essential ritual for many of the city's residents today. You can see local people relaxing, catching up, and even enjoying a game of chess as they soak in the warm waters. There are over a dozen thermal baths in Budapest, and a relaxing dip is the perfect way to unwind and soak up the city.
In Russia, everyone has access to a banya. Similar in many ways to a sauna, most Russians enjoy the banya with their family and with their friends.
If I'd now been in the Banya, I'd be going for a dip in that lake.
Why? Because with the banya, the goal is contrasting hot and cold. Amid the steam and heat, the shapka keeps the head cool. Inside the hot room, rubs with pure honey and mineral salts help rid the body of toxins while purifying and exfoliating the skin. Next comes the vienik, created from water-soaked birch or oak leaves. Tapping the skin while moving from head to toe, the vienik is designed to improve circulation throughout the body. The Russian banya dates back nearly 1,000 years. A core part of Russian culture, the banya session always finishes with a dramatic cool down in fresh, cold water. Or, if you prefer, outside, as the Russians do it. Come explore the real Russia with Viking river cruises. Right in between Istanbul's grand Hagia Sophia and the Blue Mosque is another example of Turkish culture. Within these domes is a hammam, the traditional Turkish bath experience, which was influenced by the Romans, Greeks, and Islam. Long a place for cleansing and for spiritual purification rituals, the hammam was also a social gathering spot, second only to the mosque. Water is at the heart of everything that takes place here. The hammam's most important areas are the tepidarium, or warm room, for washing and cleaning. And then the spacious caldarium, or hot room, with its heated gobektazi, or central pedestal, where an immense amount of pampering takes place. Enjoy just a few moments here and it becomes abundantly clear why the hammam became a fixture throughout the vast Ottoman Empire after its introduction in the 15th century. Traditional hammam visits conclude with time in a cool-down room and a relaxation area. The hammam is an exquisite part of Turkish culture. I hope you'll go out and explore more of Istanbul's many cultural treasures. Join us again here on Viking.TV as we open more doors around the world on our quest to explore the planet's most fascinating cultures and delightful traditions.